What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to discuss Cardano again. We've had some crazy news lately that had definitely changed the narrative a little bit. All right, so like you guys know, fundamentals are fundamentals, but I always go with my technicals and see where it takes me, and then I go from there. Now when fundamentals meet technicals and vice versa, then that's when you put everything together and you really go heavy on your position. But right now we're going to recap pretty much on what we discussed last video, and then the recent updates as far as Coinbase and things like that. And let's see what the price tells us now, especially with the new news coming out. So let's go right to it. All right, so here in the daily, I had these levels marked up here last time for you guys. Was I using this exchange? No, I wasn't. Let's see. And the reason why I was a little skeptical about this exchange is because of this wick right here. I'm sure you guys remember that from last video. But I'll link it above as well, so you guys could also refer to it and see the price points that I had detailed in that video. All right, so let's go ahead and select, I believe it was Binance. Was it Binance? Yes. So Binance. Binance is where I put the price projections, and I was kind of pretty much sticking with them. But before we get to the Binance portion of it, I do want to mention this because on the, let's say the 2-hour chart, minimize this. So I had drawn this up before we switched over to the previous Binance chart. Basically, we were somewhere around here, and I did say that, I had this as first target, followed by this down here as second target if we broke through this. Now, if you guys notice, I did say that we're going to come up here to break these highs and then go lower. We came up here, we didn't necessarily break them, and we did come back here. But if you guys can see, we got tagged here. So that little wick right there, pretty much took out any liquidity that was right there and just pretty much went higher. So it did hold that as support. Now, mind you, the news with, Coinbase potentially, well, Coinbase will acquire Cardano and put it on its exchange. That had huge impact on the way that the price behaved. Because again, technicals work really good when everything is just pretty much normal, when there's no new major news coming out, when the price action is just the price action and trading is just trading, and pretty much there's no major news coming out. But when you have a major news like this, it doesn't matter how good the technicals look. You already know emotions are going to come into play. People are going to put their money into the market, and it is what it is. You could be a hell of a technical trader, but if the news comes out, chances are it might go, in the direction of whatever the news is, whether it's positive or negative. In this instance, it was definitely positive. The amount of retail traders that are going to have access to trade Cardano is going to be huge. So I know why the price definitely went up. And this is honestly nothing but good news for Cardano and that entire community. Now, would I like price to go lower? Yes, of course I would. I would always like price to go lower, especially if I believe in the coin. That way I could buy more. And again, if it was just price, I could potentially say that, yes, it might go lower. But let's face it. I mean, they are going to go on Coinbase. And I even purchased some coins as well, even around here, especially after I found out about the news. So to say that we're going to go lower despite the news, pretty irresponsible of my part, right? Because I'm not gonna ignore the news and stick to what I see here. And the simple fact is because it's crypto. I mean, it is what it is. That's just the way that it behaves. If there was no news going out, yeah, I'll tell you exactly where this is gonna go, in my view. But let's face it, Coinbase is gonna acquire Cardano. I mean, yeah, everybody's it's long right now, hard. um, we might see these lows here, but I don't see it going lower. I don't know at this point because, again, that news is huge. If it was a minor news like another random exchange, I wouldn't be too bullish on it short term. but it's Coinbase. Everybody and their mother has access to Coinbase. It's the easiest exchange to use, especially here in the US when you don't even need VPN for this. So with that being said, I mean, what I would recommend, again, this is not financial advice, but what I would recommend is basically to just average in. You know, don't worry so much about the entry price right now, just because it's still, once it's on Coinbase, then you can kind of trade it normally again. But until we get up to Coinbase and until we start trading it on Coinbase, uh, you know, don't really wait for the dip that much because you might not get it. Um, and I want to say that again, if I'm ever wrong, you're gonna hear it. So, not to say that I was wrong, but I mean, let's just face it, that news came out of nowhere, and I was expecting price to definitely break through this. Not necessarily go down here, but definitely break through this and form some type of accumulation here. But as you can see, we didn't even have the time to do that. So, this is gonna be a quick video, not holding up too much of your time, guys. Just wanted to let you guys know that ADA is definitely bullish at the moment, just because of the news, in my opinion. So definitely, if you want to continue to buy in, average in. Don't go all in at this price because we are and we can go down. So with that being said, guys, make sure to like this video, comment down below, subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our Discord also down below. We offer tons of free trades there along with a paid service, but we give tons of free value in the free section. We're trying to really build a Discord to be a nice, large trading community, so definitely check that out. Follow us on social media at Turtle Trading on Instagram, and that's pretty much it, guys. Just want to give you guys a heads up. I know I haven't posted in the last couple of days. Just been extremely busy. Hopefully tomorrow I have a VeChain prediction video for you guys coming into the weekend. But yeah, so this one should be good for now. So with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one.